It's Amanda, and this is another video about Founders, which is a story that I've written. Now, with the Founders, most of the time, in fact all the time, Salazar Slytherin is sort of painted as the antagonist. He gets in a disagreement with Godric Gryffindor and then ends up leaving the school, and Slytherins kind of have a bad reputation, and Salazar Slytherin is not really portrayed as the best, most wonderful character in between the four Founders. So I'm making a video explaining why Salazar is the best, most wonderful founder. Reason 1, his compassion. I'm not talking about his compassion that he has for strangers, because quite frankly I don't think he has any, but for people that are really close to him that he cares about, he's really compassionate towards them. My favorite, for example, is his relationship with Helena. When she's trying to deal with her mom and it's not working out very well, Salazar is there for her, and he's very sweet and he's very kind, and we get to see a different side to Salazar that we're not used to seeing. I think people forget that Salazar is a compassionate man. So, but he is, and that makes him awesome. Reason 2, his input into Hogwarts. Salazar Slytherin is the reason why Hogwarts looks and is as impressive as it is. I think the other 3 founders would have been satisfied with just like a mead hall, a couple of classrooms, maybe a garden, perhaps a courtyard, and that's it. They would have been happy with just something minimal and a small size, and that's it. But no, Salazar Slytherin was the one that stood up and said, this has to fit 1,000 kids. This has to be grand. This has to be seen from space. Like, this Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry has to be the best, most amazing, most wonderful school now and 1,000 years from now. So thank you, Salazar, for making Hogwarts massive and huge and as awesome as it is. Reason number 3 why Salazar is amazing is actually one of his flaws, and that is his consistency. He is the only founder that doesn't want to change. Everybody else kind of has their own little arcs, except for Helga. Helga's kind of straight all the way through. But Salazar is very resistant to change. And the thing that I like about him, though, is that the man stands on his ground. He believes what he believes because that's the way he was raised, and nobody, no how, is ever going to tell him otherwise. And I gotta give mad props to him. You look at a character like Celio, and Celio is pretty much a sheep. He follows wherever it goes, and you just have to hope and pray that wherever that is going to be a good place. But with Salazar, nobody can change his mind. He is so firm and secure in his beliefs and how he is that, you know, it's never going to change. Now, unfortunately, what he believes in isn't the nicest thing in the world, but part of that, I am as good as I am because of where I come from. I am important. I am great and powerful, and no one can tell me otherwise. I think in that retrospect of having the confidence and a little bit of the ego, but just having that self-assurance and knowing his own true self of who he is a great grounds to stand on. And I think teaching children that kind of premise of you need to believe in yourself, where you come from and what you're capable of, and don't let anybody tell you that you are, I would say don't tell everybody that you're less, even though you're saying that to other people. But if we kind of get rid of that kind of aspect and really focus on what he teaches his own children and not the hatred side of it, but be strong, be firm in your belief, and, you know, totally wear it like a badge of honor, it's kind of awesome. So Salazar Slytherin, he's truly a great wizard. Even if he didn't do the most great wonderful things, his house has produced some of the greatest, most wonderful witches of all time. I mean, I think Merlin is from the Slytherin house. So, I mean, you can't fight what history tells us and why he's totally awesome. So, yeah, that's Salazar. Woo! That's this video and reasons why Salazar is the best, most wonderful founder. If you have any questions, cares, concerns, leave them in the comment section down below. And we have 2 more videos coming your way, and then we have a huge announcement for part 4, so stay tuned. Yeah. It's like 60 degrees outside. It's finally beautiful, and I'm gonna wear some, and it's hot in here, man. It is hot. I only have 2 lights on in this whole place, and it is like warm. It's humid. Ugh. I wish I could just Accio some ice in here. Anyways,